Buenos dias, Kestrels. Let's going to correct our work from yesterday. We were looking at how to change decimal numbers with 3 decimal places into a fraction. So, because there were decimal numbers with 3 decimal places, we knew that we were going to have to divide them by 1,000. Okay? And then it was as easy as if I just read this decimal number, I would know how to write it as a fraction, because look, I have my ones, then I have my tens, then I have my, well done, hundreds, then I have my thousands. So if I read this number, it's 0.123 thousands. Well done. So 123 thousands. Okay? Let's going to go for the next one as well. I just put it out of 1,000 and I'm going to read it 0.103 thousands. Yeah? Next one, 0.023 thousands. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 decimal places, 3 zeros, 23 thousands. Is going to go for the next one. Although I have zeros, they are on my left, so they mean something. They are placeholders of my tens and of my hundreds, and I do only have 3 thousandths. And my last one, 0.700. I can have then 700 thousandths. But what happened with this one, guys? Absolutely, I don't need that 0 there, do I? So if I don't need that 0 now, I have 2 decimal places. So I could have 70 hundredths. Or do I need that 0 there? I don't need that 0 there either. So I could have 0.7 what? That's right, 7 tenths. Okay, let me show you. That's right. Okay, so today, guys, is going to be pretty easy as well. Really simple lesson, always that you watch the videos, because it's quite hard for you to just try to know how to do it without watching the videos. So make sure you watch them, alright? So we are going to have today, again, that's my hundredth, yeah? And I'm going to be looking at these tens. I'm going to be looking at it as if it will be my hundredths. Okay? So I'm going to be looking, this is a whole, this is 1, and I'm going to be using it as choosing only 1 out of, how many are in total in one whole? How many? Yeah, hundreds. There are 100 hundredths to make my whole. So I need 100 hundredths to make a whole. Okay? So I'm going to be looking at, I'm going to shade 1, 2, and 3. I've shaded 3. What? Yeah, those are the values. Look, I have my fingers after rubbing it. I have, yeah, those are the values. They are hundreds each of them, isn't it? Because I have 100 of them. So 3 hundredths. Well done. But then, now, if you look at it, and that's what we are going to be doing today, you have 3 out of how many? You have 3 out of 100. So you have basically 3 out of 100. I can use percentage, isn't it? 3%. So do you remember when I say cent, what is cent? Yeah, it is 100. And you can think of cent as century, and then it's 100 years. You can think of cent as, when you're thinking of centimeters, 100 to get 1 meter, centimeters. So you do need to basically try to remember that cent, which you know already, that is 100. If I just use this symbol that means percent, that will say that I have 3 out of, or from 100, I only have 3. And I can show it to you as a fraction, as you were all doing last week, or I can just show you with this symbol, okay? So really important that if you don't know, you know that this symbol means percent, okay? And that means of 100, from 100, okay? So let's go to just look quick at another one. This time I'm going to show you. Let me just get the lid off. I'm going to show you, I fancy doing it like this. I'm going to just get this like that. Okay, so I'm going to have, shall I just do another one? It's going to get this other one. Different, it doesn't need to be all of them. I just shade them in different ways, but let's going to count how many I have shaded. So I know that in one line I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I know now that I've done 23 out of 100. So I've done 23, I have at the minute 23 hundredths shaded at the minute, which is the same, I have 23%. I have my 23%. So if I will shade all of them, I will have 100%. But because I only have 23, I have 23 of my 100%. Okay? Per each 100, I have only 23. Really simple, isn't it? Let's going to try to do another one. This time, let's going to try to see. Let's see if you can do this one with me. I'm going to just, wow. Okay. That's right. You can see straight away that is 1/2, isn't it? But what about if I'm talking of, I'm going to grab off this, you don't need that anymore. What about if I'm talking out of 100, of hundreds, how many squares, how many little hundreds I have? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And that means that I have 50%. 50%. Okay? Shall I just, if I just do some of them here, you just pause the video and see if you can write the percentage of what I've been shading. Let's see if we can do that. Let's going to try. So can you try to do, it's going to go for, let's see if we can do this one. Okay, can you write this one as a percentage? This one is painted. Pause it. Play it again when you're ready. Okay, so I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hundredths. So I have 18 hundredths, which is the same as 18%. Well done. What about the next one? Let's see if you can do this one. Let's see. Pause the video when you're ready. Okay, so this time I have 10, 20, 30, 31. So I can show you now that I have 31 hundredths, which is the same as 31%. Well done, guys. Okay, shall we do one more? Yeah, are you ready to do one more? Oh, I'm going to do this one a little bit tricky. Little bit tricky, but it's different. Okay, let's see if you can do this. Pause the video and play it again when you're ready to mark it. Okay, let's see. I have, whoopsie, 10, 20, 30. I'm going to do this one first. 35, 36, 37, 38, and 2, 40, 42. So I have 42 hundredths, and there are 42% per each hundreds that I have only got 42%. Okay, so it's really important, guys, really simple, really easy, really important that you know that I am saying percent because that percent comes from 100. So if you don't have on a diagram 100, yeah, you cannot say percent. Okay, so have a look in your security. That's what I'm trying to say. Have a look at your security and see how you will say it in the correct way, because Coco is in a bit of a muddle. Okay, so have a go at it, and then if you need any help, just let me know. Percentage is really simple. 23 hundredths, 23% per 100. Well done. Okay, see you tomorrow. Adios.